I'm Captain Christopher Morales, Engine Company 6. Today we're going to go over an introduction to VEIS. What is VEIS? Vent, enter, isolate, and search. So when do we VEIS? When a search through traditional means or egresses is not possible. For example, fire blowing out the front or the rear of an occupancy where we would normally make our egress. So another example of when we would VEIS is when we want to do a targeted search on an upper floor in a compartment that we can isolate while, let's say, an engine company is doing an attack on another part of the structure on the first floor. So there are a multitude of reasons when we would not VEIS. A couple examples are when you do have access through your traditional means of egress, example, front door or interior stairwell, they are tenable. Another reason is simply conditions don't allow, such as fire directly beneath the compartment on the upper floor that you're trying to vent. We don't throw ladders over fire. Or when, simply put, conditions in the fire compartment that you're trying to VEIS do not allow for a search due to impending flashovers, or a large volume of superheated smoke and gases are coming out of the entire opening of the window. In this scenario, the crew is laddering the building to the second floor to perform a VEIS. You have three positions. One firefighter will be the ladder firefighter. This firefighter is responsible for laddering the building and placing the forcible entry tool on the ladder for the search firefighter to make ingress with. The search firefighter will be masking up, getting ready to force entry and vent the window. Once the search firefighter has swept the floor to check for victims or a stable ground, enter the window. Placing the tool at the windowsill will allow the search firefighter to remain oriented as to the position and location of the window. It will also let other rescuers know that a search is being conducted. The officer will be the second position on the ladder. This position allows the officer to have accountability of both his firefighters, but to also monitor searches and conditions inside the fire compartment. After making entry, the search firefighter will locate the door to the room. Once locating the door, whether closed or not, the search firefighter should hook the door sill, do a quick sweep of the hallway just outside to check for any potential victims. Close the door to isolate the room from contaminants or fire that may come down the hallway. At this point, the search firefighter will continue searching the room. If a victim is found, the search firefighter can either request for help from the OIC at the window or start the drag and removal process themselves. The firefighter footing the ladder will ascend the ladder to the tip in order to receive the victim from the rescuers inside. Once the victim is lifted up towards the windowsill, the rescuer on the ladder will determine which side the victim's head will be going. At this point, the rescuer on the ladder dictates the pace of the removal. Once the ladder rescuer reaches the ground, they should grab the victim's torso and transition into a drag carry away from the ladder, allowing room for other rescuers or victims to descend the ladder.